So when I started the vlog, to be perfectly honest with you, you can't be crooked on today. We went to Kona and watched a record that's been standing for almost a decade get broken. Good afternoon, Trainiacs. Why are you guys so crooked? Today is the 1-year anniversary of this daily video. You can't be crooked on today. Hi. So yeah, today, it being February 1st, 2018, as I record this, it is the 1-year anniversary of posting the first daily video about triathlon. And I just celebrated by doing a 20-minute FTP test, hit 282 average over that 20 minutes, setting a new Triathlon Taren FTP record of 267. Wow. Got a little care package from Ceres, the parent company of PowerTap. You know how I like my PowerTap P1 power pedals. Very convenient that on the anniversary of the daily vlog, PowerTap sends me some Casey Neistat shades. So when I started the vlog, to be perfectly honest with you, I was really just doing it to test what would happen changing it up to a daily video on YouTube, and it was like R&D. I was just researching it for our social media company. And what happened in the next few weeks was like, okay, yeah, views are going up, likes are going up, started getting some more comments. But when I went to Campeche and I did that first half Ironman of the year in March, about 7 weeks after starting the daily vlog. When I finished that race, all of a sudden I had a massive amount of comments all over Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and on Twitter, emails to me, and it hit me that what I was doing wasn't just sharing a video every day, I was actually sharing my life, and it became motivating to me at that point to go through this because I was all of a sudden going through it with all of you, and I didn't really realize that that's what was going on up to that point. And then a few months later, when I switched it up and I did the marathon swim, by that time it had become real, and I understood that we were going through this together. And obviously I couldn't check my Facebook or Instagram or YouTube comments while I was going through that 9 hours of cold, solitary hell, but you got a lot of time to think as you're going through something like that. And what kept me going was that I knew that everyone, all of you, were going through that with me.
What hurts the most on you?
Everything. It's cold.
Want a towel?
It's really cold.
So what was your time? What did it say?
9 hours and 4 minutes. That's about as articulate as I can be. And since that time, and I'm gonna, I'm not saying we at the office here, but because even though I don't reply to every single comment, I read just about every single comment. I know what a lot of you are going through. We've gone to Interbike. We have built this training studio. We went to Austin and I met dozens, if not hundreds of Trainiacs. We've started not just one podcast, the Triathlon Taren podcast, but the Trainee Ask podcast. We went to Kona and watched a record that's been standing for almost a decade get broken. What I learned this weekend at the Triathlon Business International Conference isn't what they wanted and tried to teach us in the sessions. Frankly, I didn't go to any. I was just like schmoozing and meeting new people the entire time. I learned how unique what we've got here together is. The entire weekend with all the other people that were there could basically be summed up by, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Triathlon is shrinking, all in North America. Meanwhile, our group here, this interaction that we have, these engagements, is like this perfect little gem in the triathlon industry that is like the exception to all that. This isn't to brag, this is to say a huge thank you for allowing me to just be a part of all of your journeys and be this little nugget in the triathlon industry that is still going so well, because this is a fantastic sport that you can do for the rest of your life. So now, because I owe all of you such a huge thank you, let's celebrate this with a giveaway. Some of you may have noticed my super fashionable onesie. This hot little number is the FE 226 tri-suit that I've been trying out for a couple of months. The whole premise behind it is that it's like moisture wicking fabric and it's compressive. Like, I don't think it's just straight up lycra or spandex. It's more like a swimming skin suit, and apparently the science behind it is that it goes faster in the wind, it cools you off better, it keeps you nice and compressed, so you're faster in the water, you're faster on the bike. They ain't paying me to do this, but they sent it out and they said, hey, why don't we give one away to your followers? So let's do that. This here little number, I think, is 399 euros, somewhere around $430. So if you want to win this one piece, and everyone looks good in a one piece, and frankly, if you really don't want a one piece, they've got a two piece. Hit the link in the description below. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Keep being awesome trainiacs. And let's just do more cool things. Like I wouldn't have been able to go and cover pros and do podcasts and go to the Triathlon Business International Conference if it weren't for all of you spending your time with me. So thank you. I'm very touched. Win yourself a one piece. That's the thumbnail right there.